Hey guys, welcome to Tash Talking. Today we are talking about my five top. What's a tongue twister?
Top tips for running.
Wait, my five top tips for running. These are just things that I used at the start of my running journey. Running journey, I hate that word. Okay, let's roll into number one. Your shoes. Obviously, it's the most important thing you use when you run is your feet. So my main advice is to go and get your feet properly tested and fitted. I went to my local running store. They're called Up and Running. There's loads of them all over the country. But any sort of proper running store should be able to offer you this service where they watch you run on a treadmill in the store and they analyze your feet and your gait and they'll get you fitted for proper shoes for running to avoid injuries and to make sure it's the most comfortable process. So that's my top thing. I actually got fitted for a pair of Brooks GT18s because they found that my feet overpronate, which means that the ankles sort of tilt inwards. The Brooks GT18s have sort of arch supports to stop your ankles from rolling. I've definitely felt a difference since running with them. They are by far the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned, but they won't be for you, for example, or for the next person because everybody's feet are different. So top tip number one, get your feet sorted. Okay, let's go into number two. What is number two? Oh yes, number two, don't go overboard on the gear. Before I actually joined my ABC program, I had a Polar watch that came with a separate heart rate monitor strap that you wear across your body. I had a pouch that goes around your arm for your phone to fit in. I had the wireless headphones. I had the bum bag, the moon bag, for the keys to go in. And by the time I'd set myself up to go running, I was exhausted because there was just too much gear. So I slowly stripped that back. I invested in one running watch that sort of does everything. I left the phone and the headphones at home, and it became an easier thing to do. Okay, granted, I still battle now with being able to hear myself breathe, and every now and then I run with headphones, but the minute I made it a simpler process, it became easier. It was less to think about, and all I had to do was get outside and go run. So definitely just make it as simple as possible. Put your shoes on and get out the door. That's the only way you're going to start to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Okay, let's get into number three. My third piece of advice would be to start slowly. Don't decide on Monday that you're going to go for a run and then go again on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and by Saturday you decide you hate running. Start slowly, do 10 minutes at a time if that's all you can do. Build yourself up to a place where you feel comfortable and happy and are enjoying the process. Because too often people force themselves to do 5k in one go and then decide they hate running and never run again. So start slow, enjoy the process, just invest some time into it, do bits here and there, and you'll slowly find that what works for you and what you enjoy. Number 4 would be to bring your mates. Get people involved. If you don't enjoy running on your own, find somebody, a friend, a family member, a community, a group, a running group. They're all over the show. Find somebody else who's interested in what you want to do. I was lucky enough to join the ABC course with my friend Matt. We both were at the same starting point and we worked our way up slowly but surely. I found that I was running more because different groups of people wanted to run on Wednesdays or Sundays, and the minute you surround yourself with those like-minded people, it becomes an easier thing to do almost because it's social as opposed to exercise. So definitely find a group of people who want the same things that you do. Okay, number 5. It's a bit cheesy and inspirational, but keep in mind that not every day is going to be your day. This process really is, it's a long one, and so you've got to take it slow and understand that some days just aren't going to be good running days. Some days aren't going to be good work days, and therefore you'll have a bad run, or vice versa. You've just got to understand that that happens. It's normal, it's natural. Not everybody has 100% days every single day. So don't beat yourself up when those days happen. Just acknowledge them, accept them, and then move on and kill the next day. Okay guys, so those are my 5 top tips. They work for me. They may not work for everybody else. If you've got something that works for you, just drop it in the comments or share it, post it. Let us know what you think. Again, not everybody's the same. Some things work for some people, some things don't. I'd love to hear what you've got to say. The